Hi guys. This is the start of my new video editing system. Well, it's not really a system, but it makes the video a lot clearer doing it this way, and I can have a little bit of fun with the editing in that. But as I said, I put up a video later on, not later on tonight, earlier tonight, to say that I was going to put up a new one about updates in my progress and in the modifications that I'm doing with my program that I'm following. I did it for myself. My cue cards here, so I don't forget anything. I'm just going to jump right into it instead of just ranting and rambling like I usually do. I'm going to go into it. I have 3 basic guidelines through the week of following that I follow, and the first is I have 3 cups of green tea a day. I forget the brand that I buy, but it's just green tea. Any tea will do as long as it doesn't have any sugar or anything like that in it. And any green tea will do, is what I mean. But yes, I have 3 cups of that a day. I actually do feel a difference from it, as silly as it sounds, I actually do. I have 4 bottles of water a day, 500 mils each, which equals to 2 liters. That's the requirement of liters that a human should have a day. And I do work out Monday to Friday. It's guaranteed, it's in my schedule. I have a different schedule every day, so I just make a promise of a specific amount of time I will put to it and what ends of the day. But I'll discuss that in a couple of minutes. What I have a rule on the weekend is that I don't have any strict aerobics or anything like any specific activity booked for a certain amount of time. All I have kind of on the dotted line that I've signed in my mind of what I need to do is to get 30 minutes of exercise at least Saturday and Sunday. So 30 minutes Saturday, 30 minutes Sunday, doesn't matter what it is. Now, I'm very excited because, I'll tell you why. I have a family hike this weekend, and it's quite strenuous, and it's an hour and a half long, so I'm going to be hiking for an hour and a half back, and back down the falls. And so that's going to get more than my 30 minutes on Saturday, which is great. Plus, we're going to be in the countryside, so I'm going to go for a run on Sunday morning for the activity on that day. So I'm really looking forward to it's getting me kicked back start into doing this again. I do admit that I did kind of fall out of it for about 2 weeks, honestly I did. I had a really hard time, not in my personal life, but a hard time sticking with it. I found it very difficult in some ways, and considering, you know, some of the boundaries of shift changes and all this other thing, and packing a lunch ahead of time is sometimes hard to do when you're on call, like I am. And okay, so I'm gonna start. I'm just very, very excited about the hike this weekend. So now I'm gonna start about what my workout regimen is now, the changes that I've made. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I do the exact same thing. And then Tuesday and Thursday, I do another set of a different thing. I'll talk about Monday, Wednesday, and Friday first. I do a morning exercise and an evening exercise. The morning exercise consists of, I do a 10-minute breathing exercise, exhaling and inhaling. It actually really, you actually do feel your heart rate go up by doing it. And I do that because I don't want to just jump into cardio and all this other thing, because that's not me in the morning, as I'm sure a lot of you can relate to. And then I do intense cardio, which could be Tae-Bo or hip-hop abs or something like that, for 40 minutes. And then I do 10 minutes of breathing exercise again to cool myself down. And I do that in the morning. Now, I don't have a specific time set in the morning because I said my work schedule is so different every week that I just make sure I do it in the morning. No matter if my shift is at 7 a.m., I'll get up at 5. If it's at 12, I can do it at 10 or 11 if I want to. And in the evening, I do roughly an hour. I say roughly an hour because sometimes it equals a little more, sometimes it equals a little less. It depends on how much I put into it. But I do 100 crunches. Yes, 100, and it near kills me. I do regular crunches, bicycle crunches, and side crunches. Then I do 20 minutes of light cardio. March in the spot, jumping jacks, just something to get my heart rate up. I don't really worry about the intensity. And then I do strength training for 20 minutes, squats, lunges, things like that. And that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, Tuesday and Thursday, you'll have to excuse me tonight. I'm just very, very thrown off. I had a long day at work. Tuesday and Thursday is a completely different mix-up, and I kind of stick that in there so that not every single day is repetitive. But I do have a morning and evening exercise as well on this day. In the morning, I do light cardio for 20 minutes, and very light, considering it's first thing in the morning, but something to get the heart rate up. Then 50 regular crunches and 50 side crunches, and then another chunk of light cardio for the last 20 minutes, and then I will probably implement a breathing exercise at the end of that because I found it helps bring my heart rate down in a good way. And then in the evening, just 30 minutes of strength training. Not 30 minutes of strength training, I set a slot of 30 minutes. 10 minutes of that is light cardio, 20 minutes of strength training. And so that's my workout regimen for right now. I'm going to stick with it and see how it works out. I've kind of changed from what I've been doing. I think that you need to, when you're doing weight loss, and that is kind of switch it up every little while. I think that it helps. But I'm going to be able to post more videos now that I have this new equipment and things like that. And I hope that you stay tuned in. I hope that this makes it a better viewing experience from what I've changed. And hopefully you'll stick with me on this weight loss journey. I have 25 pounds to go. So, see you guys later.